everyone, this is Pamela, and I'm gonna tell you that there is gonna be a little bit of noise in the background, and it is because there are people in the house, and that's completely normal, okay? So, just to go straight to the point, how to recognize that you're dealing with somebody who is insecure. And this is not only to point out whether somebody else is insecure, this is also for you to recognize if you fall into this type of behavior, especially when you are in a gathering with other people and you just want to get the attention, but this comes from the lack of self-esteem. So do not fall into this because this actually looks really sad. So the first trait that somebody is actually really insecure is that they will try to make you feel insecure. That's why it's really common to hear hurt people. Because the way we treat others is a reflection of how we feel about ourselves, about a situation we're going through that maybe it's difficult and have us really uncomfortable. And the consequence of that is that we are going to reflect our feelings, how we feel onto the relationship with others. So let's say, for example, you are in a gathering and then there is this person A that it's just feeling themselves, they're feeling really happy, they're confident, and then this insecure person see that and that make them feel triggered. So maybe they're going to use passive aggression, they're going to start saying things to make the other person just to feel uncomfortable and make them feel insecure by diminishing whatever they are saying and to lower them into their level. So once you acknowledge and recognize this, you start seeing people for what they are and not taking things personally, because remember, this is just a reflection of how they are feeling, and that just means that as they are insecure, they are having low self-esteem. With this, I'm not saying that you should accept lack of respect, because sometimes they cross the line and they tend to disrespect others. If you are a very confident person, you know how to set boundaries. But it's just for you to recognize this is just number one quality they have. They will make you feel insecure the same way they do. So when you the next time encounter somebody that is trying to tell you things to make you feel uncomfortable, or they act in a certain way whenever you are saying something, they start making these faces, it is because they are insecure. Or maybe if you do it, just be mindful and stop doing it, because that actually looks really bad. The second is that they will try to dominate everything, especially the person that makes them feel uncomfortable or that makes them feel really insecure. So let's go with the example again, that you're having a gathering. So generally these type of people tend to manage the conversation, like they only speak about themselves, they interrupt others, they talk over others, and if there's somebody there that makes them feel, the trigger their insecurity, they're going to try to diminish whatever they are saying. They're going to make the environment really uncomfortable, because people is going to realize, like, why you're talking so loud, or why you try just to get the attention of everyone. And this person becomes really competitive with the person that triggers this type of insecurity, and that's also something that it's easy to notice. So when you see somebody that, for example, they start having a conversation and they are always the main character, and the other people around them are the ones who are never aware of the things they are supposed to do, but I knew better how to do these things, that's when you realize that this person is just seeking the validation that on the outside, because they are lacking self-esteem. So when you see somebody like that, generally it's just better to regulate the things, just to go with the flow, not to get into their level by talking louder or also interrupting them, because that would just make you look like you are also insecure. Or if you yourself do this type of things. Try to stop and be mindful. Remember, it's not always the other person who does it. Perhaps you as well are coming across as somebody who is really insecure and do this type of things repeatedly, and you are not realizing that that is actually damaging your relationship with others. And perhaps that's why it's so difficult for you maybe to have good acquaintances, or not building healthy relationship with group of friends, and you always spend time by yourself. But this is a topic because there are people that is lonely, and that doesn't mean there are bad people. But I'm not going to go deep into that. And the last one that I would like to address, how to recognize that somebody is really insecure, is that they're going to lie about others, but they're also going to lie about themselves. And this is something that happens a lot when you're not having self-esteem. Generally, you tend to have the need or maybe gossip about others, because that will make you feel good about yourself, because you're not satisfied with who you are. And you become really incongruent with your actions and what you say, and that makes you be prone into lying a lot about your traits, about who you actually are. So generally we encounter this type of people. Let's say you are having this coworker who always tend to never be on time, and then all of a sudden you are maybe in the job party, and this girl just sees somebody that she likes, and this person starts speaking about that, how they value people that is always on time and respects other times. And then she starts speaking like saying, yes, I'm always on time, I don't like people that it's just like that, they are very disrespectful. And you just listen to that, and you can't believe that she's having the audacity of saying this type of things, because you know that she's never on time. So these people is always prone of saying lies about themselves is because they feel insecure. And the sad part about this, or doing this type of things, or falling into this type of behaviors, is that the more you lie about yourself, or the more you lie about others, that makes you feel weaker in the inside. And as you feel weaker in the inside, that will make you just fall into the cycle over and over again. So if you are finding yourself doing this type of things, also stop it, because that won't allow you in the path of going into the path of you improving yourself. If you found this video really useful, and you like it, and you find this information as something that you can share with somebody that is actually needed, I will appreciate a lot for you to share this video, and to give me a thumb up, and especially to subscribe if you haven't done it yet. So see you the next time. Bye bye.